So, welcome to the podcast. This is the Bare Minimum podcast with me, Charlie Kneath.
And me, Jude lad.
So yeah, today we're starting our very first podcast together. It's called the Bare Minimum because we're going to be talking about topics weekly about what the bare minimum of it should be. For example, football, life,
Indeed.
health and fitness.
Indeed.
So yeah, me and Jude, we love to waffle. So welcome to the podcast, guys. Where should we start?
Thing is, I think we should start just by introducing ourselves, what we do,
Yeah.
who we are, what kind of job we have.
Yeah.
So, let's start with you, shall we?
Me. So, 19, Charlie. Currently at university studying sports science. Footballer as well. Big GK. And yeah, that's just what I'm doing at the moment. Obviously, but I want to get back into the YouTube. That's why we started this podcast. I want to get back on the old YouTube.
It's been a long time coming, for sure.
But yeah, big return. The new year's coming, so that's part of my goals. You can say I'm a TikToker as well. I do make TikToks. I don't make very many, but
let's not talk about this. We'll TikTok for another day.
Yeah.
Another day.
Other than that, just a chilled guy. We're now going to be a podcaster. So yeah, what about you?
So my name's Jude, 20 years old, going on 21.
God, getting old.
Well, I am getting old. Look about 30. But yeah, so the ladies do love it sometimes. But we'll move on to I've got two jobs. Let's start at fucking Asda. Well, what could we say about Asda?
Just rolling in the money. That's why.
Trying to roll in the money, but this is the thing. I start at 3 a.m. finish at 9 a.m. But blimey. Like today, I had a shift early morning. Oh, it's just full of old, stinky people. Not including me. I do shower before
you get to work.
Yeah, before I
go to work. Anyway, especially at 3 in the morning.
So but no, it's cool. Like obviously, I'm just doing shopping for 6 hours, but there has been a few spillages.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've spilt some Coke, some apple juice, some orange juice, all everywhere. But yeah, so my second job, we'll get away from Asda now. Just don't want to talk about too much of that.
Just a part-time.
So my second job, which is my main job, so I currently own a gym. It's a small private gym. It's called Japer Gym. Just launched it. It's going quite well so far. Got a couple of clients. Moving on nicely, but hopefully to build it up in the future. If you want to check it out, the socials will be down below in the link, and then we'll go from there.
Perfect. Well, yeah. If you are looking for a PT in the new year, if your New Year's resolution is to get fit,
Indeed,
Jude is your guy.
Yeah.
So check him out. Follow all the socials. There will be links in the description, and I'm sure they'll be around the screen here
exactly
in the podcast.
Maybe little Easter eggs as well. Watch out for them.
Yeah. So yeah, this is our podcast. So let's get straight into things. We're called the Bare Minimum because we want to talk about topics which are the bare minimum. So for this week's episode, we're going to be talking about the new year, 2023, what we hope to achieve and what is going to be the bare minimum. So obviously 2022 was very interesting for both of us.
It was very interesting.
A lot happened, which I'm sure we'll get into.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back to January, and I was telling myself what happened in January, wow. January me would be very surprised about this year.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, January, we went to London for New Year's. Yeah. Me and a couple of the boys went there, and me and my mates were both saying, look, this year we've got to do something different. We've really got to be out there. And to be fair, we've done quite a lot this year, I'd say.
Oh, definitely.
I started football again.
Baller.
Didn't go too well. I've kind of like. What did you say? I haven't been training
away from it.
Yeah, I haven't been training in a while. I think it's time to hang up the boots really and just start something else. Maybe another sport. I don't know.
Fair.
Thinking about getting into boxing, but don't know. Maybe in the new year because I do need to cut as I am currently. Well, I've been on a bulk for about.
Since you were born, mate.
about 2 years now. So, but cutting in the new year, as they say, new year, new me. But
that cliche stuff.
Yeah, but yeah. So many different goals in 2023. I think it's just about working on ourselves, really. Now that we're both single and whatnot, so, a lot of distractions there. But yeah, I'd say just working on that and going for it really.
What is one thing that you have learnt from this year?
I think just working on myself and not like worrying about others, because I think the year before I was too worried about others and what they were doing and trying to help everyone, trying to be like the hero and whatnot. But this year I think I've really come a long way in a sense of just building up myself really. And I mean, even with the gym and stuff, like I never thought I'd be able to do that this year. And I mean, I'm in a complete different position now to what I started at the start of 2022. I mean, I wasn't even a personal trainer at the start of 2022, and now
that's mad.
I own my own private gym.
Yeah.
Started off at Pure Gym, was okay, but you know, it was time to move on from there and start new things.
Oh, right, yeah. Describe 2022 in one word.
Ooh. I'd say just mental.
Mental. That's a good word, that.
What about you?
One word. Oh, someone asked me this the other day, and I went with experience. I thought it was a good experience. I've learned a lot this year about myself, about life in general. Obviously, I just took a gap year. So
on the gap year.
So yeah, I just finished that this year. Obviously, like the first half of the year, I was just working.
Yeah.
And then second half of the year, I'm now at uni. But at the start of the year, obviously, my plan was to go to America, in which I did go.
He did.
But sadly didn't work out.
Came back after 2 weeks. Don't worry, he got absolutely rinsed for it.
Yeah, gutting really.
Plenty of times.
But when you realise that it's not for you, or like you don't want to do it, you don't have to stay.
I mean, it was all an experience for you, really.
Yeah.
I mean, when you first went out there, you really didn't know what to expect, and you was, I don't know, excited about it for long, wasn't you?
Yeah. To put into context, I went out there on a football scholarship, and I was with an agency for 2 whole years. So doing trial games, contacting coaches, doing all this, finally accepted, finally got my visa. That was stressful. I missed the lads' holiday because of that visa. And then eventually got out there and it just wasn't what I expected. I had a massive culture shock, and then just loads of other stuff happened. So I decided to come home and study what I want to study, and continue the football here really.
And here we are today.
Yeah,
I mean, I have to say, like, when you were like training and working hard at that, I generally thought that it was going to be good for you, but you know, sometimes we think things aren't going to be good for us, and are going to be good for us, and then we go there and it's not
what you expect.
I mean, I've had plenty of different things. I thought, like, at one point I wanted to be a chef. I was at a cafe for 5 years or whatever, wasn't I?
Yeah, something like that.
Like a long time, and it was just like, just wanted to be a chef, like, tried to learn it, do it all, but it's just way too stressful. And then I just thought career change, just go for it. Went travelling for a bit. Yeah, well, this year in February, which I went to Sri Lanka.
Talk a bit more about that trip then. Sri Lanka.
Ooh. It was a bold move. It was me and one of my best mates. He's a character. That guy. Honestly, we could talk about him for a whole episode. We might have to bring him in for one episode.
I reckon we do.
Honestly, he's something else. But Sri Lanka. Well, I got a call. I was at work working in the cafe. Didn't really know what to expect. Never know what to expect when this guy calls me. So he's called me up and been like, "We're going to Sri Lanka." I thought, what the fuck? And he was like, "Yeah, have you got the money?" I said, "Well, no, I don't." And then saved up the money. Saved up about, I think it was like 1k or something. I saved up. It wasn't even too much. It was about a month's wages. And we just went there for 1 month. It wasn't really, we call it travelling, but we're staying in like hotels and stuff because it's so cheap over there. Yeah. We stayed in about 2 hostels like the whole time, but you met some like great people. Like the whole like experience was great. Like, yeah, you meet so many different people. Went surfing like every day, and that's a trip for him really because he enjoys surfing. But I mean, I caught quite a few waves and stuff. So, but you know, it was just like, but yeah, no, it was brilliant. Like, I'd definitely go again. Definitely planning to go again in the new year. Just need to really think about the business first, and then we'll just go from there. Really.
Oh, good. No, that's decent. what else happened this year? We both effectively gone travelling. I went travelling for 2 weeks in America, and you went for a month in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I mean, you're travelling. So talk us through. You got there.
You want to go through the story?
So we'll go from the start with you. You're on the plane. What are you thinking?
So I get up early at 6 o'clock, and then we drive up to my mum's friend. Obviously, he lives near Heathrow. She then gives us a lift to the airport. Say my goodbyes or whatever. Get on the plane, just upset the whole time. Just sad, just leaving. It was a long old flight. Got to Chicago, and then had to get a connecting flight to Oklahoma. Got to Oklahoma at like 11 o'clock at night, and then there was confusion already about who was going to pick me up. And then 2 people ended up coming, and I was like, hold on, what is going on?
Hold on.
Then we get to the dorms, and I'm sure you know what uni dorms are like. They're not amazing, but then they're like okay. But this was honestly like a prison.
I remember FaceTime you being like me thinking beforehand, bloody hell, you probably got a lovely nice place, like, you know what, I'm buzzing for him.
Yeah.
He's FaceTime me, I'm thinking, right, here we go. Switch the camera around. Honestly.
The door didn't even shut.
I thought he was in prison. Honestly, I thought he was in prison. But
I was the only one in this dorm of like 200 rooms, and yeah, the door didn't even shut or lock or anything like that. No bedding, no sort of like preparation on like me even arriving. Then the first week of pre-season gets cancelled. Bear in mind, out there, pre-season is what, like 2 weeks, not even that. So it's like, how is this even being cancelled? Like, I didn't understand that, and then I just found it hard. Like when I went out, I could not get on with the Americans. Didn't understand them.
I don't think the English do personally.
No,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like that's a bit stereotypical, but like we do get along with them. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. When you have a culture shock, especially in a place where like you're expecting to live there, like it's actually quite hard to deal with, which I learned.
I mean, I like felt that kind of in Sri Lanka. The first couple of days, obviously you're jet lagged, like you're not feeling great. I wanted to go home. The first couple of days I wanted to just go home, just didn't really feel like it. Was like, just want to go back now. But then you just settle in. I just think I'm kind of like comfortable and kind of made for that kind of stuff. And like I've always been one where I will like call, text family and friends if I'm away, like pretty much every day, but like I'm still comfortable when I'm out there. So
yeah, that's fair. I just found it very difficult, and like it ended up I got my bills, and then I got my timetable, and then we did the football, and I was like, do you know what, this is not what I expected at all. This is like the agency sold it to me in a completely different way.
Well, I mean, that's what they do to make money out of you.
And then I was just a bit upset, and I was just thinking like, I think there are better opportunities to be back at home. So I eventually just came back and just sort of getting myself back on track, really. Yeah,
I mean, well, that's what it's about for you now. It's just about getting not necessarily your career sorted, because you're still 19, aren't you? So you don't really need to sort your career until
until I finish uni. Once I finish uni, then I can look for like jobs like that. At the moment, just gonna continue with the degree, grow up my socials, continue with the football. And we'll just see where life takes us. Yeah, social media is a very strange place at the moment. Very strange place. But hopefully, people listen to this podcast. I think they will. Yeah. I think they will. I think it will start off slow, but things like this do, and I think as soon as we build it up and just go for it, we'll go from there and just keep going. Really. Of course. Well, we are in December. The second week of December now. You look forward to Christmas? That doesn't sound do you know what it is? Working at Asda, you've got, I don't know if you've heard the bloody advert with the Elf advert. No? I haven't heard it. You haven't heard it? No. It's like, I'm guessing you've seen the film Elf? Yeah, so it's like a bit where he does like, I'm in a store and it plays, you're working at Asda, and it plays every 20 minutes, and you hear this same sound, and I'm just sick of it now. And like, even some of the work colleagues sing it every time as well. It's like an alarm. It's like a Sambuca alarm or something. They just need to get it out. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Christmas. Excited to see
family and whatnot. I don't see my brother a lot, so it'd be good to see my brother. But yeah, kind of Christmas now, I'm not really bothered about presents and stuff. I think I'm kind of getting to that age now where I'm just more bothered about the food and
chocolate and cheese,
stuff like that. Like,
Christmas.
But yeah, Christmas dinner.
Banging.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I can't wait to just eat just anything that I want. That like week building up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean, I'm.
To be fair,
definitely going for a Christmas.
The week before is the World Cup final.
It is.
That could be a heavy week.
It is. And what are we now? We're in the quarterfinals. When this goes out, England would have played.
Yeah,
France.
England would have played. So hopefully we're still in it. But at the moment.
So, score predictions for the game.
Early score predictions. I'm going to go 1-1. It's going to go to extra time and penalties. Ooh. And I'm going to stick England to win it on penalties. I'm going for it. I believe in Pickers. Pickford's the guy.
I mean, yeah, I believe in Pickford in England penalties. However, do I believe in the team? I mean, we saw what happened in the Euro final.
That was the final, though. That's a one-off game.
Was very upsetting.
Yeah,
I must say.
Yeah.
But I think 1-1.
Yeah.
Go to extra time.
Yeah.
I think England will score a winner.
Yeah.
I genuinely do believe that.
Maguire. Imagine.
Slabhead douche.
Actually bangs it.
Maybe. But no, I think Harry Kane penalty. We'll get a penalty.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, if you look at semi-final, was it Denmark we played Euro? Yeah. Played Denmark, went to extra time.
Yeah.
Got a penalty.
Yeah.
He missed it.
Yeah.
Got the rebound, luckily.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way it's going at the moment, you've got a few teams that are playing quite well, but it's been quite a weird World Cup. I think. I mean, you got Morocco beat Spain.
An upset. There's always an upset, though.
Yeah. Thing is, if we get through France, I believe we will get to the final because I believe we can beat either Portugal or Morocco.
Yeah.
So.
That's I think the England-France game is the decider on who will win the World Cup, I think. Because I think if we can beat France, then we can beat anybody.
Do you not think Brazil?
I do think Brazil. I think Brazil will make it to the final, but I believe that if England are going to beat France in a quarter-final, this French team, that's a statement. And I reckon we'll go all the way. And then, on the other hand, if France win, I see them winning the whole thing again.
Yeah.
I see them retaining the World Cup.
Yeah, so it's a big statement, if we did beat France, but I still believe that Brazil does have something different. I mean, you see their attack right now, it's quite quick, nippy. France, they got Giroud up top, great player, great finisher of the ball. But obviously Mbappe as well. But I believe that battle between Kyle Walker and Mbappe, I think Kyle Walker will win as long as he's got, I think, a little bit of backup in times.
Yeah.
Who'll be on his side? It'll be Saka, won't it? Probably.
Yeah, on the right, yeah.
Unless he does go bold and he plays Rashford.
It's interesting. It's going to be interesting who he picks, but I'm buzzing. It's a Saturday night as well.
Yeah, where are you watching it?
I'm watching it at the Font in Brighton. Lively pub.
Oh, that's where we're from, by the way.
Oh, we haven't even mentioned that.
Yes, we are from Brighton.
So if you're Brighton based and need a PT, he's the man.
Yes.
And if you need a football coach, I'm the man.
Yes. So, but yeah.
Where are you watching it, mate?
I'm.
There we go.
I'm off to London. Going to see one of my uni mates. He's got obviously flat up there. Well, house he shared it with. Don't know how many people, but it's going to be absolute chaos. We've got about a table of 30 booked.
Right.
So,
wow.
So it's going to be. I think it's going to be a heavy one.
Yeah.
Meant to have work in the morning.
Oof.
Asda.
You ain't turning up for that.
Meant to have work Sunday morning at 3 a.m. So I don't think that's happening. So what we'll do is probably call in sick. If anyone's watching from Asda, actually no, fuck them. Because this episode will go out after it's done. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Well, we'll see.
We'll
see what happens.
Yeah,
maybe the audio will probably be out before.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're So obviously this is the first one, so it's a little tester as well. So,
if you're watching it on the YouTube, if you can see what I'm doing right now, you've seen I've got a laptop in front of me and we're recording it through the website that is linked with Spotify.
Yes.
But if you're listening through audio, then you are lucky because you get early access.
Early access indeed.
Yeah, so listen to it on Spotify. Listen to it in the car. Listen to it, I don't know, just wherever.
I'll tell you what, if you do work at Asda, you do work nights or mornings,
listen to this pod.
Listen to this podcast. You can have your headphones in. I think it's 3 a.m. till 6 a.m. if you work mornings for me.
Yeah.
I try and like sneak a cheeky one in, and that sounded a bit mad. But listen to it. I certainly listen to quite a few podcasts when I'm working. So
fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Right. So I didn't actually get to my bit. I am actually looking forward to Christmas as well.
Oh yes. What are you?
Went on a bit of a tangent, but yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas.
What are you looking forward to about Christmas?
See my family. I haven't seen my family in a while. Especially before I left for America, actually. It'd be good to see them. They're actually coming down here for once, which I don't normally do. I'm usually the one that we go off in wherever in the UK, wherever they live. But they're coming down here, so yeah, it'd be good to have some family around and just eat food. Honestly, like I'm just always hungry.
It's all about the food, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
I'm the same as you. I'm not too bothered about presents. Obviously, it's lovely and that, but
yeah, it's nice. It's nice getting a gift. Obviously, if you're lucky enough to. For me, like I've always been lucky enough. Got a good family around me. So I'm pretty blessed with my parents. Always had a roof over my head.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm grateful for whatever I get, even if it's like a pair of like boxes from your gran. Like, you go wow.
It's a fake reaction.
Like even if you don't get like money in a card, like it's still like it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but yeah. So
fair. Linking it to the pod then.
Go on.
What is the bare minimum at Christmas?
Bare minimum. I think just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
I think you got your family round. You play some. I don't know about everybody else, but me and my family play some board games and like I don't know what's it called, like that flip game. So you have like a topic on your head or like a person.
Oh,
you have to guess it.
Called. I know
Things like that. Just have fun and just enjoy it. Like obviously we only get one time around. Obviously that's quite a common saying, but. Yeah. We do, and you just never know what's going to be your last Christmas, so just enjoy it. What about for you?
The bare minimum. Eat as much food as you like, open as many presents as you want, and just spend precious time with your family.
Yeah.
Because it probably is maybe the only time of the year that you get to see your family.
Yeah. Days off as well,
yeah, exactly.
obviously Christmas. Some people work on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I've worked in Boxing Day quite a few times. But you know it's okay to work them days, but yeah, just remember your family, your friends as well, very important. Like I know, like we've got a few things coming up with the boys, going on a few nights out and going for a meal and whatnot, so it should be cool. Yeah,
it should be decent. And then looking into the new year then, where should we start? What is the bare minimum for 2023, Jude?
I think working hard. I think you've got to. I think these years now for us, I think they're the years that we need to grind the most.
Yeah.
And I think when I'm 29, 30, I enjoy life now. I enjoy life every day. However, when I'm 29, 30, I want to be comfortable, like with money. And obviously, it's not all about money, but comfortable with like how I am and who I am, and knowing like what I am and what I do. So it's just about, I think, working hard, and then you'll just see the results. And it kind of links back to like my gym. Like even with like America and stuff, like that wouldn't have happened if you didn't work hard and you didn't put yourself out there. Like we know plenty of people that don't put themselves out there.
Yeah, no,
and whatnot. So yeah.
No, that's fair. For me, I guess just enjoy life. Like recently, I haven't been particularly enjoying life. So I just need to like enjoy every day, I guess. Putting in the 1%, working on myself, and just like enjoying everything that I do. Like if I have a bad training session, if I have a bad lecture, whatever, like just look at the positive in everything.
Yeah.
And just I guess enjoy it and just be happy.
Yeah,
that's the main thing I want for 2023.
I mean, that's it really, and it's like to enjoy life. Like it can go from rock bottom to absolute sky high. Like I remember, like start of 2022, like I don't know, maybe wasn't in the best place. Like I don't know and stuff, and then I kind of just went travelling, just went and see how it was, and like. I mean, now I'm sky high, like my confidence is quite high, like I've got a great group of friends around me, like our circle's really good, obviously. We've got different friend groups, but we also have like...
The same
ones. Yeah, like the same group, and like we've got a solid 10 in our group, and it was both joined from, we went to the same college, so that's how we met each other, so...
Yeah.
But...
What are your main goals for 2023?
I think... I want Japer Gym to be at a point where clients are rolling in every day. Clothing coming soon as well, so watch out for that.
Yeah.
If you do want to buy a piece of clothing, that will be coming in the next couple of months. Obviously, you've got to promote yourself and whatnot. So, but yeah, getting the clothing going, getting the clientele going. I want to start a community as well. And that's the thing with personal training. The key to it and what I've found is starting that community, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm thinking of starting a running community and just going from there really.
Good, sweet, yeah, sorry mate, had to check the camera.
Thought it was about to end it then.
No, of course. But yeah, no, it sounds good. I really want you to like explode Japer Gym.
Yeah.
Especially like TikTok, Instagram.
And I think it will. Like I think as long as I put the effort in and like the videos and the posts and just making sure it's all correct and done professionally. Like I'm not the best academically, so my posts, especially like what I put underneath it, like some of them don't make sense. Like I've had a couple of the boys like message me being like, Jude, like come on, like that you need to put commas there. Yeah, needs to go to grammar school.
Commas, all that.
So yeah, but yeah, just working on little bits at a time, and I think that's what it's about, is doing small steps rather than that one big step, because the small steps are going to take you to those big steps if you get me.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
It's like, I don't know, this is such a common saying once again, but like going up that mountain, it takes time. Do you know what I mean? And
little pigeon steps, I always think of that.
Yeah.
Whenever something good happens, I'm like, yeah, another little pigeon step.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it's just doing little bits a day. That's what like I've been trying to do at the moment. Like what I've been doing differently this year, every day I set out on my notes what I need to do today or what I want to do today, and I tick off everything on the list, and if I don't, then I know I've like not failed, but like I'm kind of a bit annoyed with myself that I didn't do that. Maybe something comes up, which things happen in life, but yeah, just setting little markers and then just ticking them off. So yeah, what about you?
That's for 2023. I guess I really want to progress my football. Felt a little bit of a setback. I haven't been playing my best football. I haven't been having the greatest season.
Yeah.
So I guess progress and continue looking for other opportunities.
Yeah.
And similar to my coaching, I've obviously got my coaching badges this year. Just got a new coaching job coming up actually.
Yeah.
At weekends. So that should be good. Hopefully just progress that even more. Hopefully start my own little thing, little private sessions.
That's it.
Similar to what you're doing with your gym, but obviously on a football side of it. I guess increase the socials, like with this podcast, with the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. As obviously like social media is actually such a massive platform to, I guess, like progress everything, especially when it comes to like my football. I know even the coaching, advertise everything.
Yeah.
I guess with the gym, like just smash it out, just like I've been doing. Same with you, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't call myself like a gym rat. Like I am a personal trainer. There's a lot of personal trainers out there and influencers who are like gym rats. If you don't know what a gym rat is, you basically go to the gym every day and you smash it, you smash out a workout and you're obsessed with the gym. So yeah, I wouldn't call myself one of them, but I do, at the moment, I am on a bit of a roll with my workouts. Yeah. Certainly built a bit more muscle this year, which is good, and starting to fill out my frame. Those who don't know, which you won't, in school I weighed like, what, like 50 kg. Now I weigh like 90 kg, so it's ridiculous. But like when I was bulking, like after school, I didn't go to the gym, so I just put on fat. So it's just been about like filling out my frame and just going from there really.
Oh,
so
that's fair. I'm the same. I want to sort of get a more athletic look, but also like, build muscle.
I think with the football side as well, like obviously it slowed me down a lot. Like I'm not the quickest, as we know.
Yeah.
I need to give I'm a defender. I need to give my winger or striker probably about 12 yards. Even that, like they end up getting the ball in front of me. So we recently had a game, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which didn't go too well.
That was a mad game though. The score was like 6-5, something like that. We were like,
sorry,
are you talking about that one?
6-5.
Where you played left back and then you moved to centre half.
Oh no! I'm talking about the 8-0 loss.
8-0. Oh, yeah. That one.
Yeah. So we played a game recently. It was just a bit of a stinker, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, but that team should not be in our league. I don't know if you lot have had it, but when you play a team that should not be in your league, like, it's just a bit demoralising, really, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it wasn't great. I mean, we started off.
Shocking.
I mean,
cold Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I mean it was raining. We had to travel up to, was it Guildford?
No, Oxted.
Which
is just outside of London.
Yeah,
and
so
obviously down in Brighton.
I was hungover as well.
Oh, classic.
Which wasn't great, and I had to pick up some like random kid from Peacehaven. If you know where that is, fair enough. But then obviously driving to near London, it was a bit of a nightmare. And I did have plans for that day as well. Yeah. Didn't really know that I was going to London until literally 10 minutes when I got there. So, but yeah, it was a bit of a shambles. I played left back, I think, and then
left back.
and then moved into centre back. So I've got a couple of injuries, but it was just a shambles from start to finish. I scored an own goal, didn't I? Something like that.
No, I scored.
You scored the own goal.
You almost scored an own goal.
Yeah,
you almost scored actually. You almost scored the goal.
I was the only one who nearly scored. Hit the post.
Yeah. But I scored an own goal because it was a free kick and I tipped it onto the post. Hit the post and then hit my back.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that like centre back, left back. I just like to wind up the winger and that winger who came on at the end, and I was just chatting to him like all game, just winding him up and. Yeah, I mean that's what I do pretty much. So, but no, it was good fun. But yeah, don't think I'd be doing that again for a long time.
No, that's fair enough. Well, I'm the opposite. I'm just keep going.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna look to just keep improving.
I think I was at that stage once when I was at my local. I think I generally believed that I could be a professional footballer.
Yeah.
For probably the first 2 years, I would say, like joined the team and then instantly became captain, which was pretty sick.
College we were decent. At college we that was a joke's time. You were there for what, 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, so 3 years.
The 2 seasons that I spent with you, that was funny.
Yeah.
The first half of that season wasn't very good.
No.
And then the second half, just before COVID hit,
we
were doing very well.
Yeah.
Kept a clean sheet on my birthday. And it was just jokes, just being with the lads. But then lockdown hit.
Yeah.
And we didn't go to college for like a year after that.
Those bus journeys.
Oh mate, they were too funny. But then in the second year, like 10 games left, and you went on a madness.
Yeah.
6 goals. We had a bet at the start of the season. He was like, I'm going to score 10. So I bet him 50 quid that he didn't, because he plays centre half.
Yeah. Scored 6.
And he ended up scoring 6. So I was getting a bit worried towards the end of the season.
Yeah. Prime fucking, maybe, I don't know.
You're just a poacher.
John Terry, mate. Absolute poacher.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was a good time. Obviously, we had some crazy coaches. If we want to talk.
Big up Guy.
We might have to get him on for an episode.
Definitely. If we could get Guy on the pod, that'd be too fun.
He's just a
Guy
proper
ex-Tottenham, ex-Brighton.
Proper old school player, coach, and just used to do the same tactic. Can't fault it. Like, it works sometimes, but against the proper popping around teams, used to just pop it about. It never used to work, did it?
No.
So,
it is what it is. We had a good time though. It was a good laugh.
But yeah,
against some good teams.
There was one game where it was last season, and it was the last season we played, and it was against was it QPR, I think.
What are you on about?
The QPR game.
Oh yeah, QPR we won. We hadn't won a game in what, like we had six on the bounce.
Yeah.
6 or 7 on the bounce.
Yeah.
Played QPR away.
Yeah.
And then won 2-1. Aaron Baker.
It was we went 1-0 down in what, 10 seconds?
Something like that. Something early.
And obviously Guy shouting like
it's like that Joe
literally, and then obviously second half, who steps up to the plate gets the equaliser? Me. Got us back to 1-1. Then last 5 minutes of the game. 5 minutes.
Aaron Baker on the right hand side. He goes to like whip a ball in, but he like whips it into the goal, and he goes absolutely mental. I joined the celebration. I had the GoPro in the goal as well.
Smashes it in, and we're all celebrating. I just see Charlie Kneath running up,
just like jumping on the ball.
Guys going mental. And all I heard was Charlie, get back in the goal.
I'm just there, just creasing. I'm like, Aaron Baker's just won it.
He's going mental at the sideline. And then like we got back on the bus, didn't we? And yeah, that was it. But that was
our only win of the season.
I mean, the fact it was the fact that like thing is like none of us really took it that seriously because we just it's not really a good.
We did just not.
Yeah, not really.
There were a couple players, especially the senior players, that took it seriously, but the first years they didn't understand what it was about.
No,
didn't understand college football.
But no, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Definitely
good
enjoyed
times.
it.
But yeah, back to the 2023. Hopefully, you never know, you might get back into the football.
Yeah,
Even if it's a Sunday team.
Yeah, I might even maybe create a team like with the boys, little Sunday league, just little kickabout,
or even six-a-side.
Joking and laugh.
Jokes.
Six-a-side's really good.
Yeah.
Played that quite a few times. Quite a few interesting.
Yeah, I played it.
Games.
Made a YouTube series on it. That did quite well. Sadly we folded though, because the league folded. But
yeah, but 2023 is going to be. It's weird saying it, isn't it?
Isn't it? 2023.
But if you think about 10 years ago, 2012.
Yeah.
Did we say 2012?
No,
did we go
2012?
2012.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
No, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, I'm just thinking like, it just sounds a bit different. Like, I mean, I guess we say that every year.
I was going to say, everyone says this every year. Like 2022, we're now at the end of 2022. I remember in 2021 thinking, we're in 2022. Like, what? There's too many twos here.
What do you think? Do you think something big's going to happen? Obviously, there's a lot going on in the world right now. Obviously, you got Russia, you got the Russia-Ukraine war going on. You got many things, especially with politics as well.
Yeah.
Don't know too much about politics, but there's a lot going on. Obviously, we just had Matt Hancock in fucking I'm a Celeb, which is an absolute joke, I think.
Are you talking about in general then? Is something big going to happen?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we say it every year, but like predictions for what's going to happen, like.
It's hard to predict, isn't it? I don't think we'll go to war though, hopefully not.
Fingers crossed. I mean, if we do go to war, I feel like we'd be dead.
Probably, yeah. Well,
I mean, we're quite a small place. Do you know what I mean on the map? Like one.
But we're part of NATO, innit? So
one dosh and we're gone.
I don't think trouble like that will happen.
No, I don't think in our lifetime.
No,
but you just never know.
Like, I don't know. Maybe Elon Musk is going to do something mad. Like all this.
He does seem pretty smart though.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's the richest man in the world, isn't he?
No, he's not the richest. That's Jeff Bezos, isn't it?
Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Do you know he's on? I think he's on roids. Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos on roids.
Yeah.
Why? What is he actually like built?
Look at a recent picture of him compared to what he used to look like. Search it up. Yeah. Honestly.
You sure he hasn't been going Joker Gym?
Possibly. We don't do roids at JP Gym. I don't condone.
No, fair.
Roids.
Fair.
I know one of our mates could be going on them though.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
Yes. Very close to us.
Very close? Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't going to take a guess because we're on a pod.
Yeah.
But that's mad.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why though?
I don't know, he's been talking about it recently, so...
That's interesting.
But it's just not for me. I mean,
no.
I don't know too much about them, but like, it's interesting because I've spoke to quite a few people about it, roids, and whatnot, and like obviously you can get different types and,
Yeah.
and whatnot, but you still do have to work hard and still do have to go to the gym and build it up. Like I think like I don't even know, like one of my mates I think once, like not really, well he is a bit of a mate, like in school, like you had like schoolmates, but now you wouldn't really call them mates, like he took them, built it up, and then now he just let it go and like just looks normal again. So
Fair.
But
I will not be touching those substances. Don't need to.
No.
I need to get like, I don't need to be like bodybuilder massive.
No, I mean that's the same with me. Like I don't want to be like, I just want like a good set of shoulders, good chest, good arms, and that'll do for me really.
That's fair.
But yeah, 2023. I think I don't know what to expect.
Hopefully the podcast will help.
Yes.
Hopefully we can just grow this up, and
for
you
sure.
never know what type of opportunities.
I mean, in a year's time, you just never know where we're going to be.
Exactly.
If we stay consistent, which I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good, but
I hope that we move into a studio. That'd be sick. Like this background, like we're just in my living room at the moment. Best we could do. Got a light, got a camera.
Yeah.
Got the audio set up.
Yeah.
So that's all we need at the moment. We're just going to keep it rolling, keep waffling on.
Works. I mean, my chair. I quite like my chair, to be honest.
Yeah, same. I'm quite nice.
Looking quite colourful, mate.
Cheers. Nice and cosy in this chair. But this is not really what the background we want. But
no,
if we know any studios about, then get involved.
I mean, at my gym, I've got like a nice little space that we could use, but it does look a bit formal. I'd rather have I think we'd both rather have like
proper
nice
setup.
Yeah, chilled,
like the logo,
chilled atmosphere,
lights,
and like a beer or something.
Yeah,
I don't.
Exactly.
Thing is, I'm a personal trainer, but I don't really sound like one when I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so no.
We'll see where this podcast can take us. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Comment below if you want any other topics or if you want anybody on. Yeah. What do you want to learn about us? What else we can waffle about?
Anything really. I mean, we can talk about anything. I mean, it really depends what. Like maybe we won't know like as much information as like on certain something, but like we're pretty good at topics and whatnot. But yeah, it's been a good episode. Good first episode. Nice and comfy.
Straight off the cuff, by the way.
Literally
quick setup. Literally thought of this last week.
We thought of the name of the podcast yesterday. It was just online on PlayStation.
And then Bosch.
And Bosch, indeed. But no, it's been a pleasure. Charlie Kneath.
Thank you, Jude.
Lad.
Jude, lad. Sorry,
it's my new name. It's not really.
But yeah, if you did enjoy, then give us a follow. Keep listening, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Catch you guys in a bit.
Sweet.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye. Peace.